Okay, we are at Bottlehead headquarters here at Bainbridge Island, and we have a gigantic head-fi meet over here, and we've got a lot of cool stuff to show you. So first off, at this table we have the HD 800, and that's connected to this custom amplifier. I have not tried this before, so I can't really tell you what it sounds like, but there's also an Alpha Dog over here by Mr. Speakers, the 3D printed technology. And we also have a Odyssey LCD2. Over here on this side of the table, we have the new DAC2 by Benchmark Media, and that's connected to a light harmonic light speed cable. So, excuse me, get a closer look at this. That's the DAC2. And we have the Lightspeed USB cable, which separates the power and data legs. So the data leg is connected to the laptop, while the power cable is connected to this Wi-Fi power source. And then on the back of the DAC2, we have the last end of the light harmonic cable. That's a power conditioned cable that's cryo-preserved, and that's in the power supply box, whatever you call it, the power splitter. And in case you're wondering about this cable, I did compare it to a cheap USB cable, and I was actually really surprised that the difference was pretty dramatic. With the cheap USB cable, it was a little bit boring and the music was pretty flat, and then once you got the Lightspeed cable in, it really brought out the dynamics, had a lower background noise, instrument separation was better. It was just really surprising experience to me, because I thought, you know, USB cables are USB cables, but at least for this setup, this cable did make some awesome sound to it. So I am a believer in that regards, but I don't know if I would pay $1,000 for it. Over here on this table, we have some Stax gear. We have a Stax amplifier over here, and we have a Shit, Valhalla, and Bifrost combo. And that's with the Biodynamic DT880. Over here we have a Bottlehead rig. Not entirely sure what this is, but it looks like a crack or a sex. Anyway, in here in the main Bottlehead room, we've got a lot of audio equipment. We've got portable gear, which is connected to the AK-120. We also have a whole bunch of stacks, lots of stacks. We've got the Stax Sigmas, Stax Lambdas, and another Bottlehead crack. And then on that table we have a lot more headphones. On this table we have more Shit audio stuff. We've got another crack, and the crack with the speedball right there with the bamboo case. Very nice. And that's connected to the HD 800. Alright, over here in the hallway, we have another rig. This is the Hi-Fi Man HE4. And also Mr. Speaker's Mad Dog. And the Grado headphone. Is that the RS2?
RS1.
RS1, okay. There's also an RS2 here, so. Alright, so we're going into the main serious rig over here. We have this gigantic setup with this gigantic speaker amp. This is the HE6, which is the infamous headphone for using speaker amps to be driven properly. That's connected to an audio GD, and we've got a nice computer setup here for music. Then over here we have the legendary Stax SR009, and right next to it the Stax SR007. This is the MK1 version, so this is the one that everybody talks about. That's connected to the eddy current electrostatic speakers amplifier over here. Got a lot of tubes there. It's pretty cool. And these are big power conditioner blocks. Very fancy. Got a iMac over here for music. And we've got another eddy current headphone balancing act for the Odyssey LCD3 with the cool zebra wood. Then on this table, we have the Fostex TH900, the very cool reddish color. And that's connected to the eddy current Zena Deuce, I believe. It's hard to focus on the black parts. Then over here we have a whole bunch of audio stuff. So we have another Bottlehead crack. The Pioneer. This is the same SA CD player that I mentioned in the last meet. Over here we have the same laptop with the front panel express. There you go, front panel express amp, which is very cool, small amp. That's with the Denon D2000s over there. We also have the Sennheiser HD558 and the HD800 next to it. Over here on this setup, we've got other stacks. This is the SR202, and then this is the Mr. Speaker's Mad Dog. This is the one with the alpha pads. We have Audio Technica headphones. That's another T50RP. This is the mod by ZMF. Oh, sorry. This is the.
I spend a lot of time indoors. Art.
The.
Oh, this one's 507.
So.
Oh, 507s. Okay, so this is a modified version of the 507 by Airbo, I think. That one's the SR202. And that's connected to laptop with iPod for syncing music.
You know, I should watch this TV show. No.
And over here we have Kevin Gilmore solid state amplifier, and there's only one legendary headphone that can be powered by that, the SR009. So yes, there are two of them here. That's with an Oppo. Over here we have my setup, the stacks, my standard objective stack there, the C5D, which I will be doing a review soon, and the Theo headphone switcher. And then behind that I have the V-Modas and the AKGs. On this side of the table we have some Grados RS60Is, and they are the SR60Is. These are the RS2s that I was talking about earlier. There's an Ibasso DX50, and that's connected to a computer with the Mini Watt N4, which I have not heard about before. But there's also some Air Audio earphones over there. And we'll see you upstairs. Alright, we're upstairs at the Bottlehead headquarters, and they have their awesome setup here. We have a Bottlehead crack that's connected to a custom Bottlehead headphone, which is actually a monoprice headphone. It's a pretty cool headphone. But then next to it we have the Bottlehead SEX, which is for more lower impedance headphones. And then next to that we have the Bottlehead mainline. That's with the HD800s over there. And then these are all connected to Bottlehead's new DAC, which is right there with the sample rate displayed, and that's connected to the computer server. Over here we have a cool Bottlehead guitar amp. It's pretty fancy actually. And then over here on a tape rig we have Bottlehead Preamp.
Yeah, that's the B preamp and a pair of Paramount 300B mono blocks.
Cool.
They're playing AKG K1000s.
Yep, the legendary AKG K1000s right there. This is the bass heavy version, so very cool. And that's connected to the analog tapes over here. Alright, that's the Bottlehead meet. Thank you for watching.